Good morning, North Texas. I'm Joshua Wisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios. We're going to be taking a look at today's forecast as well as storm chances tonight. However, before we get into that, we're going to start with the aerial radar view across the area in North Texas. As you can see, there's some spotty shower activity along our Red River counties this morning, just some light rainfall with that activity. Nothing severe with that this morning. Once again, we have just some light rain kind of across our northern and Red River counties. Let's go to the Reunion Tower Skycam. As you can see already this morning, we have mostly cloudy conditions with a few little breaks in the clouds with some sun and blue skies. But we're going to start the morning off with some mostly cloudy conditions. Take a look at the current conditions. Currently, temperatures in Dallas are around 70. This is at 10 a.m. with a dew point of 50 and winds out of the southeast at 9 miles an hour. Okay, so here's your hour-by-hour forecast for today. As you can see, by noon, we'll see temperatures around 76 with partly cloudy conditions. We'll see these partly cloudy conditions continue into the afternoon. High of around 84 by mid-afternoon. And then around 8 p.m. tonight, we'll see temperatures in the upper 70s with a 30% chance for some showers and storms in our western counties. We'll get into more of the storm chances as well as your projected highs for today right after this.
Like our media, website, or our live video forecasts? Consider supporting us today with our Patreon. Visit our Patreon at patreon.com/weather225.
All right, and welcome back. Here's your projected highs for today across the area. As you can see in DFW, we're projecting temperatures of around 84. Areas west of I-35 will see temperatures in the upper 80s and even mid-80s. As you can see, Granbury, 85, Jacksboro, 87. Along the Red River, we'll see temperatures in the lower 80s at 83 in Gainesville and Bonham, and 83 in Corsicana and Canton. All right, so here's our severe weather risk for today across North Texas. As you can see, we mentioned this yesterday, and we're going to get into a little bit more details today. A 1 out of 5 categorical risk across southern portions of North Texas. This is updated for today. And we have a 2 out of 5 risk across the Dallas and Fort Worth area and areas northwest, north, and northeast. As you can see, this is a new area that the SPC has highlighted for today. Again, these are not issued because of storm intensity. These are issued where confidence is best for storm coverage. As you can see, there's a little bit higher confidence today that we could see some storm coverage across our area as opposed to it being mainly west as it was yesterday. However, we'll get into more details of what we're thinking here as we go on through the forecast. Here's a severe weather risk index off to the side. As you can see, large hail and damaging winds will be the primary hazard. There's a low tornado threat, but that will remain for areas west of Dallas and Fort Worth. So large hail and damaging winds would be the primary hazards with any storms today and tonight. And here's a little bit closer look at that severe weather risk index. I'll step out of the way so you can see this. Large hail and damaging winds are at a slight, and the tornado threat overall is low. And as we mentioned, that tornado threat will be for areas northwest and west of Dallas and Fort Worth today. All right, so this is an exclusive graph here to Weather 225. We have this today hail threat index. As you can see, the hail threat today is slight, and we have a threat for some quarter to half dollar sized hail, depending on the storm. And as it says off to the side, not everyone will see hail threat with every storm that's in the area. There will be some general thunderstorms, and we will see probably 2 areas of storms that we'll have to watch, one in the late evening and one overnight. But regardless, not every storm will be producing this hail. It's just something that we have to be mindful of because there is a threat. But if any storms become strong enough, they could produce, once again, quarter to half dollar sized hail. All right, so here's the wind threat with storms tonight. As you can see, our wind index, we're seeing a risk for some winds between 55 and 65 miles an hour this evening across the area. Once again, not every area will see this wind activity, but there is a threat. And our tornado threat today is at a low. Once again, that tornado threat looks to be better for areas northwest of the Dallas and Fort Worth area. So the tornado threat with any storms will be low, just to ease any fears. And to ease any fears about tonight's severe weather chance, this is spring, so we see these kind of threats all the time. This isn't anything that we've seen that was major. This isn't anything historic or anything like that. This is a low-end severe weather risk, and it looks like the better chances for severe weather will be for areas kind of northwest of DFW and along our Red River counties tonight. So not everyone will see severe weather, not everyone will see this activity. It's just a threat that we have to be mindful of, but this isn't anything historic or significant like an outbreak or anything like that. Let's take a look. This is the projected radar. This is the HRRR model for tonight. This was one of the most recent runs as of 10 a.m. And this was projected at 9 p.m. As you can see, we will have to be mindful of kind of a first round of activity this afternoon. This is our current thinking. It could change, and if it changes, we'll be posting that on our sites. But this is around 9 p.m. This could be showing some isolated to kind of scattered activity across the western parts of the region late this evening. Some of this could produce some large hail and even damaging winds. We'll have to watch that as this does develop in the Wichita Falls area and kind of makes its way down towards the North Texas area. And this model is showing that as it moves to the North Texas area, it will weaken, but as it weakens, there will still be some type of threat. So we'll have to be mindful of a potential first round of storms before we see our second round overnight. And this will be kind of a skinny line that clips parts of the region. This is the thinking as of now. There's some models that are saying all of the region will get some type of shower and storm activity. And then here's the HRRR that's kind of projecting that part of the area would see this line. Damaging winds would be the primary hazard, and even some large hail as this line moves across the Red River in our Red River County. So we'll have to be mindful of that. We're going to finish our 7-day forecast real quick with your 7-day forecast. As you can see, we have the severe possible tag for storms tonight across the area with a 50% chance of some shower and storm coverage. South-southeast winds at 14 to 21 today. We'll see temperatures dip into the lower 70s tomorrow and Saturday with lows in the 50s. And we'll see a pleasant weekend for Saturday and Sunday with temperatures either in the low 70s or upper 70s by Sunday. Lows in the 50s, partly cloudy skies to mostly sunny skies. Next rain chances look to be about Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy, and there's a 20% chance for rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we will get back into the 80s by Monday. Thank you for tuning in to Weather 225. If anything changes with this forecast, we will be back with an update either here with a video forecast or on our website, so stay tuned for that. Once again, just be mindful of the severe weather threat today, as there is a threat that we have to be mindful of, but not everyone will see the severe weather risk. Just stay weather aware, stay with Weather 225, you'll be fine, but this isn't anything to worry over. Just be mindful that there is a threat because it is spring and we live in North Texas. Until then, I'm Joshua Wisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for choosing Weather 225 as your trusted weather source in North Texas since 2015.